Have no fear, people. Please hold on to your seats. We are going to start this journey shortly. We'll get to our players. Daughters of Khaine, Blades of Khorne this morning. Going to be a hot one. Be with you shortly. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for coming down and watching the stream or the post-recording, I guess. My name is the One Bailey, and I am here, the host of Dice and Ducks, as you can see behind me. Currently not got my co-host here. Throughout the weekend, I will be joined by probably some of the Warrior Lodge guys throughout, or maybe even players that have finished their games. I'm flying solo for the first part, and then we'll be able to pull some more commentating talent from these wonderful players here this weekend. You are joining me for the very first game of our live coverage this weekend for the Quest of Champions Heat 2, the 2023 season, ran by the Warrior Lodge, as I said, hosted here at the illustrious Sanctuary Gaming Centre. It is absolutely wonderful. They've had a bit of a shuffle around. We've got all the players playing on all the tables at the same time. It is super nice to see. There's a wide range of cool terrain. All the mats are unique. The armies that we've got coming out here look pretty damn cool. And for game one, we have two of my favorite armies battling it out against each other. We have Blades of Khorne versus Daughters of Khaine. Now, before we do jump into the game, the players are set up and they are playing. Sorry, I'm just checking because our studio is just around the corner, and that is where the players are playing. Now, let's look at a couple of stats from the event before we start the weekend. So if we have a look at our Grand Alliance breakdown that we've got going on here for the QOC 23 Heat 2, we've got a massive... Now, this is something that we don't usually see, right? The new battle tomes that have come out have really helped push these armies up in the representation rankings. But we've got 18 Chaos players out of 37 here today. 18 armies going to be representing the forces of Chaos. That's crazy. Over, or just under, a 50% representation of everything that's going on. It's going to be super interesting to see how we do there. We've got 11 Order, 7 Destruction, and 1 lowly Death player who is playing Nighthorn and Emerald Host, I believe. So I'm going to keep an eye on them over the weekend to see how they are doing. How the mighty have fallen in terms of the Nighthorn. They have they were incredibly represented at one point, and now a couple books have dropped. They have fallen down. Moving on to our factions represented here, we have got a Slaves to Darkness showing up with 5 new armies. Now, the what was it referred to as by somebody? The FOMO box was released before the finals, so we didn't actually see any of them cracking on over the finals, but we do get to see them during Heat 1 and Heat 2. The massive 5 lists coming in here, and as I mentioned before, the further we look down, we've got 1 rep of Daughters of Khaine, which are on the stream now, a Sylvaneth, a Lumineth, 1 Nighthorn, 1 Big Wah, and 1 Ideneth, and a couple of others. And then let's move on to the factions not represented here this weekend. Those not getting a first full showing, I need to actually update this, because Legion of the First Prince have been swallowed up by Slaves to Darkness, so they're not their own faction anymore. But we don't see any Seraphon, we don't see any cities, we don't see any Bone Reapers, which doesn't surprise me at all. Surprised we don't see any Flesh Eater courts, just because they're good fun, and they've got quite good access to, I think, Galatian Champions, which is the update for the 2023 season, or 22-23 season for the GHB. And then let's have a quick look at the grand strategies that we've got going on here. We've got Take What's Theirs coming in as a solid. The day is ours. And then Rule the Skies is actually the faction-specific one for the Carriage One Overlords. 3 of the players here taking that. One of the other KO players not. So, but without further ado, let's kick into the top-down action. I'm going to take Lords, and Adam representing the Daughters of Khaine with a Zainthar Kai. There you go. As usual, chat, if you want to change some of the camera angles, you can do by using !view, a space, and then close. If I wave, you can see me in the view right. You can just see me waving. Yep, there you go. The players set up. They are playing only the Worthy today. Now, Age of Sigmar, for those of you that aren't aware, takes place over 5 game turns. Is that camera going to keep doing that? I hope not. So, only the Worthy. Basically, you hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And there is also a special rule called Shrines of Conquest. While there are any Galatian champions within... I wondered why View Close had disappeared. It's because I think they are stood right in front of the camera. Yeah, they were stood right in front of the camera. That view right is going to absolutely pick me off today, but we'll have a look. What's going there? We might have to revert to a webcam rather than an actual fancy camera. But I will. I'll look at changing that after game 1 if we do have any issues. Right. So, yeah, the Shrines of Conquest special rule for this mission. While there are any Galatian champions within 6 inches of an objective, only Galatian champions claim that objective. No more than 1 Galatian champion from the same army can contest the same objective. Now, there are 4 objectives on the table, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And to be able to capture these objectives, you need to be within this 6-inch bubble that we can see over here. Certain missions do mean that you have to be within only a couple inches, but sorry, within 3 inches, which is the inner ring. But we've got the players set up, and they are sorting themselves out. I might need to move that view close slightly further around. You know, get to that later on. I thought I had just the 2 tracks then. I was going to be like, what? So let's run through the army list. So Kyle's got the Blades of Khorne, Baleful Lords, running a Scarbrand, a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury with an Argath, the King of Blades, as the artifact of power. We've then got a Bloodthirster of Insensate Range with a Halo of Blood, a Blood Master with Bronze Flesh, and a aspect of the champion of Leadership of the Alpha. Also got a Slaughter Priest rocking in there, who is the General, with High Priest of Khorne as their command trait, and Blood Sacrifice as their prayer. And then the Blood Master has a Killer Instinct as their prayer. Then we've got 4 units of Fleshhounds, 2 units of Blood Reavers. We have the Hexgorgeous Skulls as an invocation. And then obviously the Skull Altar, with a Warlord Battalion, a Vanguard Battalion, and a Galatian Veterans Battalion. Now, moving over to Adam, for the Daughters of Khaine, we are running the Zainthar Kai, as I said. Their grand strategy is take what's ours, so is Kyle's. Good love, but we love a bit of take what's ours. What's theirs, sorry. So, rocking up as a general, we've got a Hag Queen, who has Zealous or Data, an artifact of the Crown of Woe, a prayer, Sacrament of Blood, and an aspect of the champion being the Tunnel Master. Then got Marathi rocking up there. She's 700 points now. She took a bit of more of a nerf with Mind Razor as their spell. Then in the battle line slots, we got 15 Blood Sisters, which have been reinforced twice, 10 Blood Stalkers, reinforced once, and then 10 witch elves with the knives and bucklers. We've then also got 2 units of heart renders rocking in to be able to deep strike down on those objectives whenever they want to. We've got the Heart of Fury. All of this is in a battle regiment, hence why Adam got the priority, as we can see there on the screen. And he gave over first turn to Kyle because he doesn't want to be able to, he doesn't want that Khorne running right into him in turn 1. So if he can do what he can to mitigate and then be able to pick off and potentially double turn 1 into 2, that'll be super key for him. 2,000 points for Adam here, and 1980 for sorry, 2,000 points for Adam, 1980 for Kyle. I don't know what Kyle. Thing is, if you just bear with me half a tick, I will just go and find out. It is reroll a charge. I was right. Oh, right, let's have a cheeky look at what is going on here down from the tabletop. We have got some stuff happening. So obviously we see Morathi here. The Hex Gorger Skulls have been cast and placed down just around her. Got our unit of Blood Sisters. These are combat snakes. Blood Stalkers being the melee stakes, and the Witch Elves just over this side here. Oh, sorry, I forgot the headset was turned on. Then what we can see is we've got our Boom Thirster coming in here. This is the one with the whip, and then this is Starbrand. I can draw a little smiley face under that. Then we just got these Flesh Hounds just screening out some stuff. The Heart Renders obviously are in the sky here for Adam in case he just wants to pop something down on an objective. So Kyle in turn 1 has made a really good showing over here. Make sure that Adam's most likely only going to get and players putting the 3-inch widgets down to make sure they can absolutely going on. Can I go to the close cam? Look. On. So have a cheeky look at the left-hand side of the table. Oh, I need to fix that camera. Have a look at the right-hand side of the table. That one's okay. Look, you can see me in the back corner. Yay, we commentate from out here. Got a little on-air sign up there. But we commentate from out here every single weekend, team. Every single. Oh, wow. Struth. Okay, so we had a movement. I think they used the Bloodlords, Baleful Lords ability to be able to move up and really get in the face ready for a turn 1 charge with that Boom Thirster. Have made yourself a little bit susceptible to hold 1, hold 2, hold more here. Especially if Adam then gets it, like, because he could just drop a unit of, well, he doesn't need to drop a unit of Heart Renders over here. He could just run Morathi over here or run these ladies over here. Oh no, we do see this unit. Up to 3 units moving D6 inches or something like that, I think he said before the start of the game. That pre-game move. I am just going to double check. I actually haven't looked at the new Blades of Khorne book, so this is probably the worst thing for me to commentate on. I have no idea how they're getting their pre-game move. 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 Okay. That camera. You can see Tom there looking at the table. Put that to a webcam later on. Sorry about that, chat. Can't really do anything about it. Bloodhounds moving up and making a screen. Drop off what they can. Yeah. I realise that I've not actually set any of this to be for use of priority. Change the priority. Give all the power to the cameras. Hope they work. Right, so let's have a cheeky look at the blood tithe table. That's changed. Where can they make their extra? Where can they make their extra move? Glory, we don't care about that. I don't think I can see anything. Don't know how he managed to get all that quite so quick. Anyway. I'll just measuring to be outside of threat range of Marathi, I believe. Want that Whip Thirster backed by Marathi. 4 scrolls. Have a look. Where are all the Bloodthirsters? All the blood. Leader Behemoths. Oh, they've changed the... Okay. Bloodthirster of Infested Fury. You can choose a unit not to retreat. Start of your hero phase, roll a dice for any unit that enters power takes mortal. You can use the command ability until the end of the combat phase. Units wholly within 16 are eligible to fight in combat if they're within. Not the old rules. Not the old rules. But let's open up the new book. I'm gonna have to actually open the book rather than use Warpedia now. Okay. Yep, completely changed. So, 8 inches on the lash. 4 attacks, 3/3 minus 1 d3, pretty decent. Then 8 attacks, 2 degrading 2s minus 2 d3. Obviously can fly. The start of the charge phase, you can pick a friendly Blades of Khorne unit wholly within 16. Not a hero. Then attempt to charge if in 18 and roll 3d6. 12. The Land Rebels. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by enemy units while they are within 8 inches of any friendly unit with this ability. In addition, at the end of the combat phase, roll a dice for each enemy unit within 8 inches of units with this ability. On a 4-up, it takes d3 mortal wounds. So not only are you hurting your opponent, you're also potentially taking out some extra mortal wounds on the end of the combat phase. Quite nice. Pretty cool. So we can see the Bloodthirster, indeed, the Boomthirster, sorry, has gone up in the top there. Gone into those Witch Elves, and it's probably going to just remove them from the tabletop pretty quick. Surprise me. Oh, we can move with the prayer. Thank you very much, Excessive Painting. I am literally just reading through the Blades of Khorne book as we as we do this right now. Just finding all those extra little prayer scriptures. Ooh. It is grim, isn't it? Yeah, it can just make a normal move. Oh my god, Killer Instinct is a prayer that has an answer value of 3, a range of 16. If answered, pick a friendly Blades of Khorne unit wholly within range, visible to Canter, more than 3 away from all units. That unit can make a normal move. That is absolutely grim. Killer Instinct there on the Bloodmaster. One of the Bloodmasters. Bronzed Fleshed is another one. I'd want to save rolls. Oh my god, they've got so much utility now. Nice. Blood Sacrifice is damage and blood tithe points. Oh, they're pretty good. They are pretty good. Have a cheeky look at the artifacts. The Argath, the King of Blades. Ward rolls cannot be made for enemy units while they're within 3 inches of the bearer. That's not just attacks they make. That's any ward rolls for anything while they're within 3 inches of this big old base on this Bloodthirster, which have indeed just lifted those Witch Elves. They are nothing. That doesn't surprise me. That is exactly how it goes. A solid hold 1, hold 2, hold more here from Kyle. Now we need to look here for Adam. And he desecrate their lands was the selected battle tactic. And because the territories are 50% in this one, I believe to the call of. Yep, they are. That one where the doggos are just here. Flamed, desecrated, I believe. Go and check with the players. Okay, that wasn't the one that they desecrated. It was pointed to earlier, but then actually Kyle decided to choose this piece of terrain instead. And then moved a little too far. Got a bit bloodthirsty, but, you know, blood tithe points. I don't know if you heard that. I hope you didn't. We got a delay on the microphone. Oh, we do have a slight delay on the microphone when it is getting to you guys, but I think you can hear me in relatively real time, which is absolutely fine. So we have gone for an eye here for Adam because, you know, we've had the removal of one of his units pretty early on in this game. And now we're going to get to see if those snakes can indeed take something out. I mean, there's a couple of units of flesh hounds that could easily be removed. Those combat snakes could move over to the Bloodthirster and actually just go and whack that a new one. The bow snakes could just shoot off a unit of flesh hounds, or even shoot off a unit of reavers or something like that. Don't forget, we've got the Heartrenders to come down as well to be able to help solidify those objectives. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a full complement of 5 points coming in here for Adam this turn. He could potentially, there is definitely the way allow him to hold all 3 objectives that are partially or wholly in his half. And it will be a devastating turn if Adam does get a double turn here into Kyle, because there's just going to be death and destruction. We could see a Bloodthirster lifted this turn. We could potentially see another one lifted next turn. And depending on the position of Morathi and the melee snakes, might even be able to also take out Scarbrand, which would be interesting. All the big hitters and then just left with the doggos. I'm really annoyed at that right camera. Do not know why it keeps flickering. Anyway, so we can see little Hag Queen there just beside that bit of terrain. Right, if I go to the view left camera here, whoop, we can't see it because it's mispositioned. I'm gonna move that camera real quick. Yeah, hold on. There we go. We can actually see more of what's going on now on that camera. Woo! Okay, so if I go back to the view, see that we've got the Bloodthirster just... The crop is wrong. Crop is also strong. Oh yeah. Look at us go, aren't we profesh? We see the Bloodthirster there, kicking out. Back corner, being super annoying. The Hex score just got. Morathi's lost Mind Razor. That's huge. Well, I don't know. You say it's... I mean, right, the rend and the damage really helps. But it means that in his turn, in Adam's turn, Kyle's turn, no, Adam's turn, sorry, he can just throw Morathi into combat now. He doesn't care. But getting Mind Razor is a bit dumb when you're a... No, it's only one wizard. Oh, just do it. Just announce it now. Say first person to finish their game. No, to win their game. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, we're gonna get an announcement from the TO team here. Proficient and like legitimate as always, guys. Wonderfully on time. I'm just gonna mute while Tom does his little announcement. That way, people could still have already failed their charges, and they could have already successfully rolled spells and shit. Spells and shit, and it doesn't matter. You guys can just chill out, play a game, have some fingle-fangle fun. Fingle-fangle. Oh, people, I love you all. Thank you very much for joining me here on Dice and Ducks. My name is the One Bailey. That camera is fucking annoying. I'm going to have to go and deal with it later on. I'm going to have stern words with the camera. Let's go to the top down here. We are in Adam's turn. We've had a big revelation in this turn. Morathi has forgotten how to use Mind Razor because she is a stupid hoe. No, because the Hex Gorgeous Skulls are kicking about and they just made her forget the spells. So she's taken those 3 wins in her turn already. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't throw Morathi into combat now. You don't have to worry about any fighting first nonsense because you can't take any more wounds. And you just do the damage and do some good fun with her before anything happens. Now, the question is, I assume this is a hero phase shoot coming in here, which they really should have removed from the bloody game. However, they're stupid, and they didn't. Is the only way I can describe what happens with that. GW somehow decided that it was okay to have these mortal wound shots coming through multiple times a turn. Horrific. It looks like we're looking at 8 wounds there from the bow ladies. And we'll get to do this again later on. 30-inch range. They could be shooting anything at this point. Eye for an eye, whether you go for it or not. What? That's a lot of 5s and 6s to save. Only 2 wounds taken there from that initial salvo. But onto the Bloodthirster. That is unfortunate for Adam. And poor luck. The Bloodthirsters have 20 wounds now. Oh, look. 18. 14. 16. Oh my god, they fixed them. They used to have 14. They fixed them. They did it in a multiple of 8. What? Oh, GW. Actually writing rules to their own law. Whoa! Steady on, Games Workshop. You might actually get me to play this game again. I have a Khorne army, actually. I have 3,000 points of Khorne. Yes. Yep. It's very good, but it doesn't matter if you get shot off first. We've just seen 2 wounds go through from a hero phase shoot from the snakes. Only 2. He rolled 8 hits, no mortal, and Kyle just went, all right, I'll fail 2 of those 8. Literally. I think he's got the prayer on him to give him +1 to save as well, so he's a 3-up base. Bloodthirster's got a little buff. I'm quite happy with that. Although, the fact that there's still only a 4+ base save, which, to be fair, if you gave him a 3+, they'd be nutty. But a 4+ base save is a bit annoying because some little tiny golden statue man can have a 3-up. But this massive demon that feels no pain and actually just lives for it suffers. There's no ward save on them either, is there? I mean, I guess there has to be weaknesses, right? They can't be as nails. I mean, they can be nails, but they'd have to be like 500 points. Second. I like my cheese. Sorry? I'm not a pretty face ever, Baz. It's okay. I appreciate you, my dude. Alright, so we've seen Big Morathi going backwards here, which is a very strange thing to do. Trying to get that eye for an eye and get rid of that Boom Thirster nice and quick, but I don't know why he wouldn't just shoot at it again. I guess they're in combat now, but... We see little Morathi sort of making her claim on that objective. I can't believe she forgot Mind Razor. That's like forgetting your trousers. I mean, Mind Razor is phenomenal, right? It gives you that extra damage, it gives you the extra rend. But... Sorry? Yeah, but when are you not charging? Reroll it. I don't know whether Adam wants to be more reserved here and keep his little bubble at the back, but I kind of think he needs to be going forward, not backwards here. Why didn't he dispel the skulls first? Who knows? Excessive. Who knows? There is logic behind all of these sort of things. I'm just yet to see it. So skulls are crazy. Can you debind an invocation? I didn't think you could unbind an invocation. Baz, you can't dispel an invocation, can you? Prayer. Or an invocation. I don't think you can, right? Unless I'm being dumb, which I'm happy to be dumb. No, you can't stop spells, prayers. Because it's not an endless spell. Waiting on my rules lawyer here. For one doc player in the UK. Was. Now, 27. I don't think you can dispel, right? Can with a priest. Another priest? Get rid of them? What? Oh. Oh, banging. Okay, so a priest can go 48 inches. That's almost as big as I am. All of it. I'm like a... We're playing AOS, not Magic, but... Yeah, they can. Actually, they can. Do you know why he didn't? Genuine question. Because I think it's dead. I'm not even kidding. I think the Slaughter Queen's dead. I think she's gone. I think she is full on smoked. I'm pretty sure she was here, right? Pretty sure she was just here, and I don't know. She's moved back here. Never mind. Has moved here. I thought the boom thirster might have got in and just slapped her in the face. No, I don't know why it didn't happen. That would have been an incredible question, Excessive. I might have also missed the dice roll where he did miss it. But we'll see. We are going to be sending the melee snakes into this middle block here. Bow snakes down here, and Marathi will probably try and charge this way too. That is a double 6 on little Marathi's charge. Might as well. You've got nothing to lose at this point. Look at those little puppies. Look at the puppies. They're puppies. And Big Marathi gets in with a 6. Nice. Did we not see another shoot? Oh, we did see another shoot. Significantly less. Tom? Oh, you're helping Baz crap. I was going to say, can you see how many wounds the Bloodthirster has? But it's okay. So Big Marathi's gone in. The bow snakes are currently in combat. Little Marathi got a fat 12 and just zoomed around the battlefield. 4 remaining. Oh, that's a dead Boom Thirster. With Big Marathi, yeah, that's a dead Boom Thirster. Okay, so from the first shot, he only did 2 wounds with the bow snakes. Second shot, he did the further 8. That's fair. Triple ones. What? Oh my god. Oh, the Boom Thirster gets to fight first, of course. Every unit within 6 inches takes it takes 4 mortal wounds flat. Oh no, it will be less because it's wounded, right? 1 mortal wound now. You have to roll. Yeah, it's just 1 mortal wound. No, it's 2. 2 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds onto all of those units. So a couple of ward saves coming in here. Snake dead? No, yeah, Snake dead, right? Oh, wait, ward saves can't be taken within 3 inches of that unit. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, yeah, so that's why the Boom Thirster works so well. That makes a lot of sense. Guys coming in yellow here, they're swapping them out from the red ones. Yep, so a couple more on the Priest. Queen. Another one on the snakes there in the middle of the battlefield, and then any more damage. If you're the Bloodthirster, you hit the melee snakes, right? Armor save to make a -2 rend through, so it is 6 damage going into those cutie snakes, and 6 wounds. That's another 3 dead snakes. No ward saves allowed. 4 dead snakes total. Oh, they get to fight before they die. These melee snakes seeing if they can take something out first, which would be nice. Sorry, the combat snake. 2 wounds though. Two wounds. Isn't both. What a guy. And then remove those guys because they die. And now out of combat. There are 7 left. You need to Windoline. My white spirit's at home. I left my drink at home today. Where somebody just steals all the awards overnight. Marathi going in, piling him round, trying to get some range on those doggies maybe. Or maybe just throw everything into the Bloodthirst to kill it here. It does only have 4 wounds left, but there is those hot dice there from Kyle saving that thing. Marathi's just about to smack it. But he survived 2 rounds of shooting from the snakes. Marathi coming in here, hot. 4 wounds. Multiple damage on these, I believe. I believe it's 2. Takes 3. Or was that Crown of Snakes? Know why he rolled there, because I'm pretty sure you have to declare all your attacks at once. You're in range of the doggies. You declare it into the dog. Gotta be careful with Asian here. Just trying to keep those dogs in melee combat. Second team. Please tell me one of you is going to lay on the lunch table. Yeah. I said, please tell me one of you is going to lay on the lunch table. Have we got some sauce for that? If you're going to spread, you need at least the sauce. Oh, I think I got a bit excited there. Gonna be limping around everywhere now. Okay, so the dogs have taken off another snake, I think. Dead snake. There has been quite a lot removed there in terms of snakes. With 2 command points spare on Adam's side, can rock an inspiring presence into them to keep them around, but they are not going to be in a position to be able to rally next turn. Game for Adam, because he doesn't want to get some more snakes back. We like seeing more snakes. And this wouldn't surprise me if this is Little Morathi going in and doing some damage. At 6, love to see it. Good save. Art Render. Oh, no, this will be the bladed wing. Oh my gosh. Adam, my dude, roll better dice. Kyle needs to stop rolling 6s. Adam needs to stop rolling 1s. Give me 1 second. And we see the summary there of turn 2 go into a battle tactic and a hold 1 for Adam. That Bloodthirster did indeed fall. That unit of snakes was... that unit of dogs was removed. Going to see a priority roll go over to Kyle. He is going to take turn 2, which is not what Adam wanted. He probably wanted a double turn, although... Little Morathi is stuck in combat with that Bloodthirster, which means that it does buy a couple more times. It does buy another turn, potentially 2, for Adam to be able to shoot some stuff with the snakes, position them where he wants to, and go from there. Garbrand is lurking in the background. It's a shame because this turn we'd have liked to have seen Adam drop down with the Heart Renders, kill that second Bloodthirster, leaving just Scarbrand, potentially trying to kill that second Bloodthirster in the hero phase, then shooting phase shoot from the snakes, so that you can then put Morathi into Scarbrand, for example, and tie him up. I think Morathi is it's a shame she took the 3 wounds, right? But it is a incredibly good bog down piece, because only taking 3 wounds a turn is massive, right? Not being able to heal them sucks, but only taking a max of 3 a turn is huge. It means that for 4 game turns, a minimum of 2 battle rounds, you're stopping your opponent from doing what they need to do. Which means you can bog something down, and then slowly but surely pinpoint where your, like, big pieces are, and how they interact, and what they need to kill. So, like, if Adam got the turn, this turn, I wouldn't be surprised if we had seen Morathi and the snakes just launch full throttle up the table, go and do damage. But now that Kyle's got the turn, it's going to be an interesting choice here for him, I think, because he's going to have to put himself in a position where, you know, moving into the following turn, Scarbrand... Oh, sorry. Scarbrand's going to have to go either into Morathi here, and then he's stuck there, or you're going to have to go round Morathi, which is just going to take a bit too long with his tiny little legs, even with a double move. So, by launching little Morathi up there where he did, and getting that massive, massive charge, it's really solidified her place as an aggressive thing. And it's nice to see the little Morathi used in such a way and not just kept at the back. You know, you tie up a thing with little Morathi, because then big Morathi, or the Shadow Queen, sorry, can hop around and do what she wants to do, eliminating units. You don't need to tie people down with the Shadow Queen. And also, the Morathi High Oracle has the Terrifying Beauty, so it's -1 to hit too. Pretty nice. I'm good, thank you. The only kind of cheese I like is knob cheese. What's it called? It should be in there. If it's not, then that's fine. It might not be in there. If it's not in there, just tell him to pick something up. Oh no, it is in there. Good. I was gonna say, I thought I'd updated it all. Kill 8 models. It'd have been better choosing that turn 1, because he killed the System Slaughter in 1 shot. Yeah, it's a lot to do. Particularly when the Whip Thirster is stuck in combat with Morathi. I was just saying to the chat that Little Morathi being used in this way is actually really good. People don't use Little Morathi anywhere near as much as they should do like this, because you need to use her to bog stuff down so Big Morathi can go and delete the unit she needs to delete. And also, by Little Morathi being this prevalent in the center of the battlefield, it means that Scarbrand's going to have to walk all the way around here to get where he wants to be. She's got that 3-inch no-go zone here. Also, she is within 3 inches of the dogs, which keeps them in combat. Like, admittedly, he did get a double 6 on that charge. Get Little Morathi there. But it was a really clever use of getting little Marathi where she needs to be, because it frees up some more snakes. Yeah. She is really good. Yeah, Heartrender. Yeah, she's pretty good. For 350 points, she's... I mean, yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, 2 battle rounds of tying someone up's huge. And if you can get multiple units, even better. A little egg? Got many eggs inside it? Oh my god! For winners? Who's getting these eggs? Why am I getting it? Oh. Sure. No, that pen isn't. Thanks. I mean, I'll probably end up giving it to Kitty. Thanks, Baz. Huh? Oh, well, I'll give her both. Please don't be watching, Mum. I'm just there talking about stuff. Okie dokie. Right, so we've seen the trial of skulls coming in there for Kyle. Going to be an interesting one to see if he can actually do that damage. I don't know where he's going to do it or what he's going to do it with. But I guess we keep an eye out. Two hours left on the round timer. I kind of forget how long Age of Sigmar games are. They are way too long. I wonder how different... I'm good, thank you. I wonder how different the game would be if you played 1,000 points on a half-size board. Like Warcry-size board. Whether it would be quicker. Three hours a game is relatively crippling. Sorry about that, team. Had some admin that I needed to do to make sure that everything runs as smoothly as possible. So, we have seen Scarbrand has moved with the prayer, and then has moved in the movement phase. So he has got up and round. I'm pretty sure those dogs were within 3 inches to be in combat, but yep, the players have measured and apparently not. What am I supposed to do? Seen a retreat from the Bloodthirster there. I don't know whether he's going to try and throw these smaller units into Marathi to try and do some damage to it. That is questionable at best. Right. I love you too. Oh, I unmuted myself as I said that. I love you too, chat. There you go. I love you too, chat. I love your chat too. I love all the chat. Every euphemism ever done. So I guess he's relying on Scarbrand to go and do this damage here. Yeah, I was just thinking that excessive. There has been a couple of times where 8 inches has been measured and it's become 9 or 10. A couple of times where 10 inches has been measured and it's become 12 or 20. But as long as both players are happy, then they are in a position to be able to carry on playing the game. Ultimately, if these players are here for fun, then great. If these players are here for big beardiness, then they probably need to be a little bit tighter. You know, everybody plays differently. One of the things that I absolutely hate, right, is when you are playing a game. Say this is the tabletop, and you've got your little model with your little man here, and somebody's measuring here, and they've got like their little piggy, oink, right? They're like, right, I'm just going to measure whether it's in 3 inches. And they measure from up here. They're like, it's in 3 inches. Because from up here, this does look like 3 inches, right? But then somebody whaps a combat gauge out and puts it on the table. And it's like, well, actually, that's 3 inches, so you're out. But they don't understand that the way maths works is like when you measure like that, it's like you're like measuring like a triangle. The further you move the object, the measuring implement away from the object, the less accurate it's going to be. That's why I try, whenever I play any games, whether it's this, well, I mean, Legion has its own stuff anyway, but whenever I play this, Legion, or anything, I always attempt to put the measure on the tabletop. Because that's where you're getting the most accurate movement relevant to this, not there. Scarbrand apparently makes his move in, makes his damage, makes his goodness. It's a bit dangerous, I think, throwing him up there, because I think there's definitely a turn where you can get double shots. Oh no, Little Marathi's down here to double. A little too right down here. A little too far away to shoot. Oh well. I'm gonna beat 2 seconds. Hold on, chat. Baz building his next army for Age of Sigmar, not realizing it's for a different system. Feel like a granddad, but I've got the world's softest Grogu blanket in the world. It's amazing. Okay, so we've got the oh, Scarbrand's just taken out 5 models. It's not quite the 8 that he needs for his battle tactic, but he has taken out 5. I don't think Battle Shock counts towards that, right? Couple of pile-ins there. Is that pile-ins or is that more removal? Oh my god, they got decimated. Two, 4, 6, 8. Well, that's 8. A battle tactic achieved, I guess. Hold 1, hold 2, hold more achieved. I do think we've seen a possible misplay with... You know, in this matchup, genuinely... Okay. In this matchup, I would have used the heart renders as... 1 unit of heart renders as a screen. So... I would have used a unit of heart renders here. No, the sisters here. A unit of heart renders down here as screens. Maybe even a second unit here. And then I would have castled back here. Because all that is going to happen in turn 1 is they're going to hit this unit of heart renders. And that's it. And even if Kyle doesn't go for them, if he goes like around the sides and stuff, still got everything free to play with. To be fair, Adam is very new to this army and GHB. He's definitely misplayed this game. Ah, fair play. I didn't know that. I'm also very new to this GHB, and also I've not played with the new Khorne book. So I've not got a huge amount of scope on what they can do in terms of damage output. This is one of the newer missions, but I mean, it's just hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Your Galatian champions overwrite stuff, right? I think... So heart renders as a unit are phenomenal, right? They really are. I think they've got so much universal utility. There we go. In what they can do. Okay, they're not killing loads of stuff, but they definitely are putting in some damage and some work. Sorry, we've just got to hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and a battle tactic coming in there. Kyle. We've chosen a battle tactic for Adam, which is fresh on the screen. I think it's his 3rd time playing the army and he hasn't played the GHB. Ah, okay. Fair enough, Excessive. Fair enough. Using the heart renders, though, they are so... What am I trying to say? Versatile. That's the word I'm looking for. They're so versatile because you can just use them as a screen. And being 40mm bases, they can screen an awful lot of stuff. And only a 5-man unit, they can string right out. Also being able to fly and be speedy and clip objectives. Also being able to deep strike and then shoot and move and clip object. Like they have got so much utility. So much utility. And I think taking a couple units of them where you can is really, really nice. Means you can always screen with one and reach with the other, so to speak. But yeah, they do a real good job. They do a job and they do it really well. It's a shame to see all those snakes disappear, though. I guarantee if you ask him, it's because he wants to save them for battle tactics later. Yeah, but so this is gonna sound really weird. My answer to that excessive is, what if there isn't a later? Right? Like, what if there isn't a later? You know, you've got stuff like desecrate their lands. You've got let me just read through what available battle tactics we've got from the generic book, right? You've got gaining momentum, pick an enemy unit on the battlefield. You complete this battle tactic if it's destroyed and you hold more objectives. Eye for an eye, which is easy enough. Desecrate their lands, easy enough. That one's mine, not so much in this one. Matter of honor, you can't really. Actually, no, I take that back. They're not easy enough. They've changed a lot of them. Okay, so maybe he does need to use the battle tactics. Yeah, okay, no, I take it back. I eat my hat. I think there was definitely a world where you needed those units to be able to get the book-specific battle tactics. Well, I say that excessive, but then you look at his list, right? Adam's list only has one Galatian champion. That Galatian champion isn't incredible. Okay, so I'm just trying to think of what we do going for. Rule the light. Chosen battle tactic here for Adam. That is actually. You complete this tactic if 2 or more friendly Canary units using the fight or flight ability this. Oh yeah, it's a free battle tactic, right? You could have. Yeah, definitely. But if you use it turn 1, you've not got the if you use it turn 1, you've not got the ability to be able to then screen where you want to, unless you go first. And you kind of want to go second because you want the chance to be able to double turn, right? I mean, this could all swing the other way if Adam gets a double turn. Marathi pops off, does her thing. KO. That was a bit of a KO right there. Those dogs causing a bit of issue. Starbrand also causing a bit of issue. Okay, sorry, I'm having a think of what we can do here for Adam in his turn. You know, he's 5 points down. He's getting 2 from the battle tactic. He's holding his own. Can he capitalize and heart render a unit here and heart render a unit here, maybe, and end up with hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and battle tactic, take him back to 8-8. To then be able to double turn in, do something damage. You're a good egg. The best egg, chat. Oh, look at that donut. Oh, baby. I'm pretty sure that that cancels out. Unless there's some bullshit about whoever's turn it is gets to choose which effect applies first. Backwards Marathi was spectacular. Okay, so little Marathi, right, moving where she did was kind of really good. Big Marathi moving backwards blew my mind. And the dogs have locked down any chance of them doing anything. Does it not say on the war scroll? Oh, 1 second, chat. Bear with me, chat. Interesting. That's 40k. That doesn't help me. Thanks, GW. Oh, core rules 12.4. 12.4. Check that. Yeah. The ruling I've got here is strike first and strike last effects. If a strike first and strike last effect apply to the same unit at the same time, then they cancel each other out. Hang on, just check it's in there first. Oh god, don't you just love rules? Yay! I feel so happy. I've done some digging. I've found some rules. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it makes sense, right? -1 + 1 is 0. And that was from a forum. I found the reference from a forum. Yeah. It's weird. If you read the rules, it explains the rules. Very strange notion. Yeah, definitely. Right, sorry, back to the game. Now we've sorted that out. Apologies, chat. So, we've seen Marathi has gone in and Skarbrand has done the wuss move and ran away from Marathi. It does feel quite heated on that table. Oh, okay. Okay, so Skarbrand has run away like a wuss. Marathi has wasted another turn trying to move up. The Heartrenders have come down off to the left-hand side and the back right, interestingly enough. Oh, the back left, sorry. You guys probably just can't see them down here. But they are chilling just there in this corner. There's a unit there. So we're going to have a battle tactic achieved, minimum this turn. Right? Which is fine. You know, 2 points. And you'll get a hold 1. Felt like a real Star Wars Legion player there. it felt really weird doing that. So when I first, so for context, we had a bit of a disagreement with strike first, strike last, and the majority of the players said, or the majority of the people that were either partially in the conversation or whatever, said the same thing. They thought that if you have a strike first and a strike last, they cancel each other out. One of the players was arguing that because it was his turn, he got to choose which effects applied when. Which normally with concussive events, with events that happen at the same time, that is correct. However, I was like, that's not wrong. That's not in this case. So I simply Googled strike first, strike last, Age of Sigmar. And we got, I got the forum up, which came up with a ruling. And I was like, well, the ruling on the forum says it's like this. And I gave that to one of the players, and the player was like, well, I'd like to see a real rule. And I'm like, oh, okay. And bearing in mind, I play a lot of Star Wars Legion, right? And a lot of the rules questions on forums are legit answers. Right? But this player, who is also a Team England player, so should know this rule, was like, I want a real ruling. So I was like, okay, give me a second. I checked an FAQ. The FAQ wasn't there, which is weird, because we all first went to the FAQs rather than the rulebook. Good job, GW. You have set a precedent that we think all your rules are in FAQs, not in rulebooks. So, you know, maybe when you do AOS 3, try and get it all sorted for AOS 4 or 3? 2. Whatever number we're on. +1. When you do the next version of AOS, there you go. That's safe. So, oh my god, Marathi just deleted Scarbrand. Anyway, sorry. Just make sure that you actually get all the rules right the first time around, and you'll be okay. Anyway, with the amount of FAQs that there are, obviously it meant that a lot of players are like, actually, we're just going to check the FAQs for a thing rather than the actual rulebook. Anyway, back to the point. The forum provided me with a rules reference so that I could go and give the player the rules reference. There you go. Anyway, back to the turn. We saw Marathi do an absolutely huge swing there into Scarbrand and delete him off the table, which is super rough. Hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Coming in absolutely lovely there for Adam. Going into a prior roll for turn. Who lost? So we've seen... oh, there we go. That's huge for Adam. Adam's got a double turn going into turn 4, sorry. That is massive. One of the benefits of going second means that you can get that double turn nice and easy. Double turn here. Massive, massive, massive for Adam. Marathi's now free to go and do the damage that she wants to do. She's taken 6 wounds now. She's 50% of the way through, which means she could die at the end of this phase. But that's probably not a problem here. I wouldn't be surprised if gaining momentum... no, I don't know anymore, actually. Man's got a snack. We're just trying to decide on battle tactics to do here. I think Desecrate's super easy and free. Probably save that till turn 5, though, just in case you lose everything, right? What are the other... I'm pretty sure Daughters of Khaine have some pretty bullshit battle strategies, right? Clash of Arms. 3 or more friendly units made a charge move this turn. Done. See you later. Thanks. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Tide of Blades. Done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? You complete this tactic if 2 or more units from your starting army are within your opponent's territory. Marathi, little Marathi's already bloody there nearly. She just goes, boop, I'm done. These guys already there. Done. Next. See you later. Sorry? I know that. I don't know what their battle tactic currently is because they've not put it in the thing. They're on turn 3, right? Yeah, they've accidentally gone forward to turn 4, so now I need to delete a thing in my database. Ah. I really quickly need to find out what matchup this is. Goddamn future-proofing that one. Oh wait, I could just find this, right? Oh, maybe I can. Take me back to turn 3. Yes! I can math! Right, so we are on turn 3. So we got the turn 2 into 3. Huge. Pivotal point in this game. Side of Blades. Basically gets it for free. All he has to do is move Marathi, like, 6 inches. All he has to do is 6 inches. Done. What? Root cask. Yeah. She comes in the box as well, doesn't she? I suppose she can only really be taken with Maul. Well, she can't. She can take. But the Shadow Collective box is super good value. I might actually build my Black Suns as well. Oh, sorry. I was just having a really quick conversation about something else. Okie dokie, nice and spooky people. We have chosen a real easy battle tactic. Okay, yeah, I'll just move the canary up. The heart renders up. Make sure there's some redundancy here, please. Adam, please move Marathi into Kyle's board half here. Please. 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 Just move her up a little bit. And Big Marathi. Just make sure there's some redundancy. Please. Get you 1, get you 2, get you more. Done. Get you 1, 2 more. And then, love life. Gonna have a wonderful conversation with DPD later on. So it's going to be 1, 2 more plus the battle tax. It's going to be 13-8 going into the bottom of turn 3 here for Kyle. And we see the sneaky ladies moving up. There is only like... Oh, no, you rallied some of them back, sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left in that unit. Out of 15? Yeah, reasonable. Oh, no, 10, 2, 10, 11. Oh, my God. They rallied way more back than I thought. Get them bow snakes moved up. Take some shots, delete some stuff, have some fun. No! No! Don't do it! No, you're fine. Oh, little Marathi being back there's got to make sure that those bow snakes are within 12 inches so they can shoot in the next hero phase. If they live. I get the logic, right? But you're throwing big Marathi in anyway. So you're probably going to be taking 3 wounds. Why not also throw a little Marathi in? Right? Running on some donuts. Cheeky donut from Donuts. Here at the cafe in Sanctuary. Part of me thinks Marathi could have been doing with going up sooner. Trying his best to clutch defeat from the jaws of victory after the double turn. that tickles me proper good. That's what. Yes, I love that saying. Trying to clutch defeat from the jaws of victory is definitely the best not oxymoron, but it's just great. I love it. Like trying to hunt with big Marathi, you might as well hunt with little. Same time, right? How's gonna hit you first anyway? I certainly will. Okay. Got shots coming in. Shots fired, people. And Big Marathi gets in on a 9-inch charge. Could have been Little Marathi. But Tide of Blades is achieved. Sorry, chat. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. And now we're going to see just how much damage Big Marathi is going to do here into our Bloodthirster of Doom. 4 wounds taken. Please make your saves. Oh. Just. Oh my god! Oh, just lifted, shifted, and disgustingly. Oh, it's just grim. Okay, well, we've got our hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Coming in for Adam. And a battle tactic, making it 13-8. Going into Kyle's turn 3 here, and all he's got left is 2 Galatian champions. And 7 dogs and a dream. Oh, I think there's like a 40k game there. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, gaining momentum has been chosen here by Kyle. I mean, I guess these go up and kill this. This champion moves here, and this champion moves here, right? Done. Excessive baiting. I would be so salty if I lost to backwards Marathi. Is that what we're coining it now? It's now backwards Marathi. Oh, please. Backwards Marathi sounds great. Backwards Marathi definitely sounds like t-shirt idea that should be happening right now. Cameras. Gonna have to definitely look at fixing that in the break. It's definitely gonna be an uphill battle here. For Kyle. Not a lot left in turn 3, but he does have Lich Elves, 3 Thirsters. He does have like 5 Blood Tithe points. 4 or 5 Blood Tithe points. Tom just using Baz as ass wipes to clean some. So I don't know if you guys. I don't think I've ever actually told you guys. The Warrior Lodge for their events provide a really cool little like scoring sheet that a dry wipeable one that they put on every table. They put a whiteboard pen and they're like, "Hey guys, can you just once you're done, leave them here. We'll wipe them down and you can just track your next game with them." It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm just getting sent Magic cards. So I was going to be at a Magic tournament today if I wasn't streaming, where it's a two-headed giant draft. Really cool. They're using the Battle Bond boxes, and inside those boxes are things like land tax and doubling season and stuff like that. And I'm like, my god, there's some really good cards in those. Yeah, the next set of Magic looks amazing. If you are into Magic, we are going to start doing Magic content here on Dice and Ducks. I did a test recording the other day and watched it back, and I know what I need to do to make it better. And I think we're going to just do some live stuff. If anybody wants to donate like $1,000 for an incredibly high quality macro camera, though, you let me know. Sort you out. Yep. Yep. And we do indeed see those guys go up there, try and get that gain of momentum out. I'm surprised we didn't see one of the GVs go this way, honestly. The champions, sorry, go this way. They're going to swarm that there Morathi. Just trying that there. Sorry, Slaughter Queen. This is why I would have thrown Morathi into combat here. I would have tied down as much as I could. She's not going to die. She's going to do some damage. You might even kill the unit. Actually, little Morathi doesn't degrade, so you go in with big Morathi, smack with big Morathi, then let little Morathi take the wounds back, and then you hit with little Morathi. Grade. Probably wipes that unit, honestly. Means that you don't have this threat of Kyle being able to find a sneaky deaky way back in. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, he's got no command points. That's why, though. If you look at the CPs on the field, he's got no CP. Which is a shame. I really can't wait to full DP. Complain. Gonna be great. I just want my Pokemon boxes. I'm a right nerd. It's great. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, it's a shame you can't just choose to fail armor saves, right? Oh, it's close. Okay, so there's potential splashback mortals coming in from the Reavers onto the priest over there. That's crazy. We were just saying earlier, why didn't Adam put little Morathi into that unit of 10? Because big Morathi was always going to go into that Bloodthirster and potentially take 3 wounds, right? If she doesn't, which she didn't, great. If she does, whatever, right? Then you throw little Morathi into that unit of 10 to do 2 things. 1, it stops them moving, and 2, he's genuinely got a chance at killing them. Yeah, little Morathi can kill stuff, and she can also be an incredible roadblock. So, as I was saying to Baz, and as I said to the chat earlier, if you can get little Morathi in a position where she's holding down 1 or 2 units in combat. No, and then big Morathi can just go around and do what the hell she wants. £4 a strip is Sutton prices, is it? What? Just give them me and I'll start doing it whilst I'm sat here. I'll start doing it whilst I'm sat here if you want. And that is a mortal wound. Oh! The mortal wound happened, and then she saved it on the ward save. Yep. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Only 1 mortal wound went through. The stars had aligned. It was nearly the point where Kyle could have got 1, 2, and his battle tactic from gaining momentum. But unfortunately, the dice gods said nay. Today, I will grace Adam with a 16.7% chance to roll this dice. I will give him that ward save. And so it happened. That is what will go down in history. Oh, and still a Galatian champion, so still holding the objective. Only going to be a 1-point score, I think, for Kyle this turn. Has summoned a Khorne Blood Clasher. See on the view close, just on the bottom right-hand side of that screen. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Loving it like that. We have 58 minutes left on the timer. Plenty of time for these players to be able to do their things, swing their things. But we do only have 2, 4, 6, 7 Blood Reavers left for Kyle. A Blood Crusher that he summoned, and 4 Doggos and 2 little Galatian champions. Marathi's going to be able to go and clean those up nice and easy. If gets the turn roll, can get Marathi over here, charge into here. Snakes can go this way. Snakes can shoot this. Like this, there's a lot to go here. We could see Kyle be left with next to nothing after the end of the next priority roll. Hold 1, hold 2. Apparently. Maybe forgetting that Galatian champions overwrite people. It's a 6 for priority for Kyle and a 1 for Adam. So Kyle gets the double turn this time. Can he do something about the deficit? Currently a 3-point deficit. Going to be getting 2 points minimum this turn, potentially 4. I don't see a world where, unless he puts one of those champions on with Marathi, that could be it, right? There could be a turn where there's a 5-point scoring turn for Kyle, but he is exposing himself to Adam's rebuttal with Marathi. Fortunate. Gammy. Gammy. Who doesn't love a good 16.7% chance, eh? 16.7. No. Just that roll. Just rolling that 6. Well, he rolled 4 dice for the 5 ups. So you've got a compound in 16.7. You only need 1, right? He only rolled 1. So you've actually got a 4% chance of statistically rolling a single. And then you've got the 67 compounded into that. So you're probably looking at whatever that is. Like 4.2 divided by 100. Like a 0.7% chance or something stupid. I'm pretty sure. Like, to roll exactly what he rolled. Oh, no. That's assumed, because it's 5 or 6, right? So he's actually got a 33% chance to be able to do it. So it's not that bad. So 33% chance on each dice. Statistically, you should hit on the up curve 2, on the low curve 1, which is what he did. So that was average. So let's call it 33. Then you times that by 0.16. It's probably like a 4% chance, all in all. It's not a lot. Really not a lot. He's clinging on. I think both players have forgot the special rule of the mission. Because they claimed that Kyle had got that objective back off Adam. But the priest that's on it is a Galatian champion. Yeah. He hold 1, hold 2. That's what he said. How's he hold 2? Oh, a champion in the altar. Oh, okie dokie. Yep, I can see him now. Actually, look. It's very difficult to see. I'll just charge the altar. Marathi. What? That's... No, she didn't take any in the previous turn. Is she? Gonna try kill Marathi. Gotta try. Yeah. I still think Adam has a very good chance of winning this. I mean, and a rally coming in, bringing back more snakes. 10-13, Kyle's turn. You know, he's going to get hold 1, hold 2, hold more. blood for the altar. That's if a unit dies within range of the altar, which Morathi is. So hopefully, say he gets 5 points. It only means that Adam's 2 points behind. He can easily bring that back. And with the stupid bullshit that are the Daughters of Khaine battle tactics. I mean, to be fair, he could just desecrate their lands. He's not done that yet. And there's 3 pieces of terrain. Like it's definitely, as somebody said in the chat, it's Adam's trying to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. It's his game to lose at this point, I think. Trying to Blood Boil Morathi here, put some more damage into her. I'm gonna double check how many she's taken. I'll be right back. Morathi is on 1 wound left. Gonna try and kill him on the charge with the blood. I would have redeployed personally with Morathi, right? We're attacking your turn. Also, you don't lose luck. Oh wow, the little dog that could, eh? Okay, 8-inch charge, right. I want to see this big charge. Oh, easy in, 7. Quick, you should have unleashed hell. To use the gaze of Morathi first. Got a gaze. Still got a gaze, right? She's got her gaze. She has got the shadow gaze. The gaze of Morathi. Why is my laptop going so slow? So now with Big Morathi and Little Morathi gone, yeah, she's got the gaze, right? She could have done D6 wounds. Oh wait, no, that happens after the charge impact. Never mind, I was wrong. Well, I wasn't wrong. Gotta love a bit of math. So that's a battle tactic. Hold 1, hold 2. Could very well be hold more after this. Okie dokie, sorry about that. DPD. So we have seen them take off that queen. Now we have only got the blood snakes, or the snakes left. We've got sisters and stalkers damage here. The games are starting to wrap up now. Finally seeing some slowly but surely. Again, if only little Marathi had just gone forward, just can't help herself from going backwards. Hey, 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 hey. She likes to moonwalk her way out of these things. Like, it's definitely a thing that she likes to do. There's nothing wrong with her going backwards. There is good stuff about her going forwards here. I'm trying to think of what we can do from here. Yeah, of course, Baz. Oh, these trades. Snakes go in here, kill those guys. The Canary have died down in the bottom left-hand side. That is an awful roll. Look at those 1s and 2s. There's like 21s and 22s there. That is hot garbage. Need to just check the price on a thing. I can't believe they only killed 2 of those. They should have. Okay, there we go. He's just rolled all the mortal wound saves now. All gone. So we're back to holding 1, holding 2 for Adam in his. So, hold 1, hold 2. It would have been hold more last turn as well. Would have been 1, 2 more. Yeah, so it should be 15, 13 going into his turn. Then, depending on what battle tactic Adam chooses. Oh no, that was the snakes fighting back. Okay. Sorry, that was the snakes fighting back in Kyle's turn. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. Second chat. Okay, so gonna hold 1, hold 2 from Adam. That's 50. We're not gonna be able to hold more. Okay. Second trap. There we go. I'm back. Right. So, room. Yep, desecrating in the middle. That's what I thought it would have been, because that makes sense. Yeah, it's going to be a hold 1, hold 2, and a battle tactics. It's going to be 14, 17 going into the bottom of turn 5. 3-point difference. Yeah. Got to be near a hero or an altar. Got to summon within a hero or an altar, though. It depends if Adam double turns 4 into 5 and all that sort of stuff. So there's definitely the opportunity for that to happen. And we're charging in, trying to get rid of some stuff. Getting all those melee snakes in, gonna absolutely ruin this poor guy's face. Yep, excessive. I do seem to think we could get some sneaky sneakies here. Gotta remember the grand strats coming in as well. Okay. I'm trying to see Adam's way to stop Kyle. I think it comes from having that double turn. I assume that that guy's dead. He's got to be, surely. Give constructive feedback. You'll call him and roast him later. There's definitely a lot of like little things that I think both players could have done to help tip it in their own favor this game, but I don't think by any means need. Very damn good job. Hold 1, hold 2, and give them Desecrate. Going into turn 5, we're going to see the roll off here. Quite an important one. Got a 5 playing. A 3 doesn't get the double turn. Kyle does indeed get to sneak where he needs to sneak it. But the benefit of going second in the last turn is you can help shut your opponent's grand strategy down. Twitchy Terry, indeed. Both players could have done with a bit more yeet and less retreat. Hey! Yeah, that's right. You heard me. Could have done with more yeet, less retreat. find like €8. Nearly done. Definitely feels like either player could have tabled the other if they committed a bit more. I think, yeah, I think there's a couple of bits that needed work in terms of positioning at the battlefield, potentially some using some better screens and stuff like that. But both of these players clearly were worried about the other one, which is fair. You know, they've got 31 minutes left of the game. They've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. How the game's gone, I'm afraid, guys. Not everybody is as aggressive, and always hindsight is 2020, right? Right, it's really easy to watch a game top down, left to right, whatever, when you've got time to think, right? One of the things that I always say about these players whenever they're playing any game, it doesn't have to be this game, it can be any game. You're under a lot of pressure, right? To be able to try and win. You know, and both of these players have had an opportunity to be able to damage, have fun. I think cunning maneuver. What does that do? Oh, we've seen him summon a Bloodthirster. I didn't even see that come down. My bad. Okay, Bloodthirster summoned. Hold 1, hold 2. Putting maneuver a cheat. That's... Oh my god, it's going to come down to grand strats. There is a cheeky little priest just here. Don't move these. You just shoot them and then you charge them in, right? Can't remember if there's a door in this. Can you go up here and then charge both these units? Maybe. Oh, this. I think this dog might be up. I think you've got to try and mitigate grand strategies. You in and charge the big guy. Get your hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Get you 3 points ahead, and then try and do whatever grand strat you can do to stay ahead, regardless of if you get yours or not. And decide what we can do. Tried to get a CP and did. And decide what the the battle tactic is going to be. For Adam here to get him into final stages of this game, it will come down to grand strategy. He hasn't done gaining momentum. Good gaining momentum. Kill this. Currently holding his objective. This. Hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Giving you a +5 points, taking you to 22. Even if Kyle gets his grand strat, which he will, it'll take him to 21 and he'll win the game by a point. Gotta be all or nothing this turn. Literally decides the game. Down into turn 5. Second tap. This is huge. Adam, what did you choose? Gaining momentum. Thought it might have been. Yep. Literally, was just talking through with the chat. He needs to kill this guy because he's holding the objective. So do not move with those snakes. Shoot them first and then charge. Then he holds 1, 2, and more, which gets him 5 to take him to 22. He won't get his grand strat, and Kyle will. Will then take Kyle to 21 versus 22. It'll come down to a 1 VP deficit if he gets the battle tactic. There's this little priest here. Yeah. It's how last turn Kyle managed to sneak him on. So, you know, it's also giving him take what's theirs because he summoned a Bloodthirster, nipped that in there. Good to go. Backwards again? Yeah, but this is with purpose. Yeah, he will hold 3. This guy's dead. There's nothing in that anymore, is there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that altar's dead. Well, no, sorry. He's leaving it. You can leave an objective and still hold it excessive. Right? Once you claim an objective... What? I don't know. He did claim it last turn. Yeah. No, they're out of range. There's a handshake there. And then we do indeed get hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and a gaining momentum in 422. And a 21 coming in there for Kyle. Oh my god. It was so close. It came down to Grand Strat in the end. Oh, boys and girls, that is crazy. Thank you very much for joining me for game 1 today of the Quest of Champions Heat. Sorry, I should be on this screen. Heat 2, Quest of Champions 2023. We're going to be back for game number 2 at 13:15. So you guys have got a little bit of time left. You got about an hour. The game's finished in 20 minutes, and there's about half an hour to 40 minutes for lunch. So keep your eyes peeled. We'll get you guys back here for our game 2. We're going to get somebody who is 1 and 0 onto the stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much for staying around. Hopefully next game I'll get a cheeky little co-commentator. I'll get Tom to come and sit with me and talk to me. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks very much. Have a great evening. Look after yourselves. A great evening. A great day. And we'll hopefully see you guys in an hour.